Hi guys, welcome back for another one. We are continuing here with Transport Fever 2, our Apex challenge, every product to every city, and I'm going to title this episode A Lesson Learned, because I definitely learned something that I could definitely do better in a future playthrough if I was doing the Apex challenge again. So in the last episode, I talked to you guys a lot about looking at our food supply, where can we get a second one from. I also talked about goods that I look for off camera. Researching both these off camera has made me realize that I am screwed trying to put together these last two lines to wrap up this city. Now, I'm not screwed as it's impossible. I'm just screwed as it's just not convenient, practical in some cases, and it makes me that I should have had a better plan straight from the start, splitting the map into two. I obviously didn't think that far ahead. And not only splitting it in two, but then keeping an eye on the finished good products that when they were actually available in North or South, gaining control of them. Because right now what I'm looking at is I need to produce goods for the South is kind of where I'm aiming. And I just don't have a goods factory in the South part of my map. Same thing with the food. I have a lot of food factories in the south part of my map, but I have none in the north. Did they exist at one point in its north or south counterpart? It may have, and I just completely missed it, not making it a priority. It may have never existed, but for argument's sake, we're just going to assume that it had at some point been available in the other half of the map. That's where I'm at. So I gotta finish up this episode building some ugly stuff that if I had more time, I could give myself more time, let's be honest. If I had more time, that I would definitely want to fix. Yeah, that's where we're at. I didn't even realize which line I grabbed. That's a pretty cool looking one. Where's that? Oh, this is the machine stuff. I always say I just kind of just grabbed something at random when I started pressing play, but that's pretty cool. I like that one. I was wondering where the crossing was taking place. I don't have too many crossings on my map. I've built quite a bit of bridges to prevent these kind of issues, but it's always pretty neat to see one. All right. So food and goods is where we're at. Depends on how crazy I want to get here. I should have just settled on one before I started pressing play, but I think in the moment, I'm going to settle on food. All right. So we're going to pick this food plant right here. We're going to have it deliver the whole way down to here, and then we're going to ship bread back here for a drop off, and it picks up more, so it's not running empty for that long. Once again, we're just settling for these mega routes, and we will eventually grab more food. We'll just add on more food farms to deliver grain into our food processing plant, and those trucks that we have delivering wholly across our map will eventually make more money as more farms are hooked up and they're able to go back fuller and fuller every single time. I believe it's 2-to-1. Actually, I think we might end up needing two farms doing that process. But anyways, this is the closest farm, our closest food processing plant we can get to our northern depot. So we're going to use it. This is still not our biggest problem. Goods is our biggest problem. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. Hopefully I get lucky on something pops up. I doubt it, so that's why I'm going to build. Let's flatten here. Flatten. Actually, what am I flattening for? Delete this. Now flatten. Alrighty, let's get ourselves a road. Cancel. Get closer. There we go. That's what I like to see. Very close, up against the wall. All right. So we're gonna go. All right. So we're gonna go. I know we're gonna use this very far farm field. Must be something else there at one point. All right, can I upgrade you? I doubt I can, but let's just give it a try. Oh, I'm building city. No, I cannot. All right, so let's assume that from there we are. All right, let's have you go straight out like that. And if I do a curvy road, I get not what I wanted. That's fine. That's fine. We can live with that. All right. So if we pick up here. All right, we are heading. It's gonna take me a while to get my bearings with me. Where am I heading? Oh, down here. All right. What did I? Yeah, I did use city roads. All right. Turn out the country, please. Thank you. All right, so you're gonna come through this valley. I guess the more practical thing would be to hook it up to this road. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hook up to that road. So let's go ahead and have it go straight there. And delete that. All right, and let's try to have you go. Lost my food plan again. Where is it? It's over there. Let's try to. This is gonna be tough. So I think what I want to do is follow this line and then break it off. Go here. So let's do that. Let's break this off real quick. We're gonna go down this valley. All right, guys. I think what I need to do, just like last episode, let's put a fast forward in here. It's gonna be a lot more than me trying to talk while I'm trying to think at the same time. You guys know the problem, right? All right. Let's do a little fast forward. Enjoy. All right, we are back, and yeah, the food line is going to take a while to get going. It's just going to take a while, but it is all completely set up. What I want to do while this stuff will just, settle itself out, I do want to update the airports. I've gone back and forth. Do I want to do it? Do I not want to do it? But I think to wrap this up, I need to put in the newer airports and put some new stuff down and, call it good. So I think what I'm going to do is pause the game, break this airport, and get a new airport. I can tell my frames do not like this airport. Looks like it automatically connected to this airport. Pretty cool lights. I like them. All right. The grass is a little bit of a different color green. You think they'd be able to blend that a little bit better, but I guess not. All right. So that's that airport. Let's go ahead and delete the other one while we're at it. Airport, bigger one. This one should be a little bit. Put it right there. The connections aren't as great as I'd like them to be, but they will work. Just wish this was a little bit. I could move this down, but I'm not. I'm not going to move it down. I'm just going to leave it be. Cool. All right. So the first thing I want to do is get rid of these two planes. Manage vehicles. Select them. Let's try not to duplicate them. Replace. The billing only goes to. Let's get a plane that no longer. Let's try to upgrade things to that will no longer be replaced. They're permanent the rest of the game. So that's 20. You can do 20 also. Something that doesn't really do a whole lot of missions, but no. All right, let's do something. Let's get something fast and cheap. Bottom deer might be it. You're 1.3 and you go 648 kilometers. You're not bad. But I don't know if you do passengers. The Superjet. You know what? Superjet. I like Superjet. I don't even know if it's the best or not, but I'm going to do Superjet. Superjet it is. All right. So we're going to let this thing go on and allow these airports to recover from what I just did. Can I click on it? I want this plane. I want the plane. Darn it. Thank you. Oh, I like the plane. I like the plane a lot. Look at it just go, man. It was just zooming across my map like it's nothing. I see all the roads that I put in. Got some old roads that need to be deleted at some point. Looks like we're coming in for a landing. Now over there's the airport. Looks like we'll come in, do a nice U-turn. There we go. I know personally being on an airport, I hate when they turn like that. And there we go. Landing. It's going to take a while before the passenger stuff rebound from what I just did, but I'm hoping now that it's a faster commute from south end to north end, we'll see a little bit more traffic coming this way. I know someone in YouTube comments said that I should have put this closer to one of my cities. But I kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I kind of like putting it in between two and have it as a way of having a road route between two cities. Eventually, these guys will take a little time to rebound, but I imagine it's going to lose me some money, but hopefully in the long run, it will start turning a profit at least a little bit. I could always use my airports to deliver commercial or deliver goods. I said, I think somewhere near the beginning of this playthrough or at some point during this playthrough when airports were unlocked, I did not. I feel like that was like a cheat code to the game. I don't want to do that. I want to keep everything on the ground, either by train or roads. So yeah, not doing that. Just throwing that out there. All right, let's see how you guys are doing. You should be recognizing a drop off. All right, yeah, okay. So it's working. All right. So that actually takes care of that. We talked about airports. We wrapped that up pretty neatly. What else is left to do? Let's look into this goods problem. Let me explain this goods problem and we'll dig a little deeper into it. So we definitely have a really good goods line here that works out really well, right? We have a train that goes, takes goods to the northern depot to be distributed, and then the same train takes goods back to be distributed in Inglewood. awesome line. I do not want to touch it. However, I need a northern I need a goods for the northern part, and the problem is all my goods factories, which we're going to show you guys here, are all in the north. Green Bay's back to accepting fuel again. Oh, actually, how's it going, Green Bay? You're not putting big roads in. Doesn't seem like it's done anything. We'll keep an eye on this, but I really don't think putting bigger roads in helps population growth. All right. Anyways, focus. Goods again. Goods. All right. You can see I've already looked them up. They're up here at the top. So we look at so the one we already have, Inglewood, right? Ahoy the Bad, right? You can tell by the town names, right? These are all northern towns. Glendale in the north, Ahoy on the edge of the map. We have Hartford, a little bit further down, but still on the northern end of Hartford, and actually pretty close where it's not going to be great if I try to use it. And that leaves me with Carlsbad, which is still not a great location, but it's not a bad location. And yes, pun intended. Look at that skyscraper. Look at that skyscraper. I can't even fit it in. That's huge. You're not even the biggest population. It's a huge skyscraper there, buddy. All right. Anyways, focus. So it looks like to wrap this series up now that we are in the year 2000s is I'm going to have to grab, I'm going to have to use this factory, and I'm not looking forward to it at all. I need another production of steel, a production of plastic to make this one work. Steel, I don't know where, I guess there are some possibilities using, actually this probably will be my steel. We'll probably use steel up here. And then we will drop it off, and then plastic was the real bad part, is I don't know where I'm getting plastic from. There are some plastic there's some plastic plants, but they're not very convenient. But that looks like the best we're going to do, and then that goods factory is going to have to supply the south, which I really think we may have to do a depot for the south. I really am starting to lean towards I need to duplicate what I did in the north. And yes, we definitely need to focus on our cities again, because I feel like things have progressed, but we have not progressed our cities at all. Just saying. Yeah, we put a big road through Norwalk, and it never did anything for it. Even though we probably should have a big road connecting these two bigger roads up. You know what? Let's do it. Let's demolish. All right, we want to go this way, and this way. Now those roads are connected. There ain't no big skyscrapers here. What's my biggest? I think it's Glendale. Glendale's over 1,000. Inglewood's, okay. Glendale's definitely my biggest city. Is there any huge skyscrapers here? No. Carlsbad has got this one huge skyscraper. What do you got? What's there? Oh, sorry. What sticker is that? What do they say? Oh, they all say the same thing. Eaton Billiards. Eat here. Oh, lovely stuff. All right, guys, I'm not sure where I'm at with this episode with the fast forward and everything like that. Might be a little bit of a shorter one, but that's okay. I'm going to wrap this one up because we're going to come back and we're going to produce goods in another location, which is then going to set up the foundation to wrap up every city in this game. Unfortunately, there's no way I'm going to be able to get 6 goods to every city. Or there's no way I'm going to be able to get every city to demand 6 goods. That's pretty obvious. I think they're all good. Inglewood, Glendale, Carlsbad. Yeah, I don't think there's any way for Hartford. But so those are all going to get 6. Hartford's going to get 4. Chesapeake. I don't know. This one's on the border, but right now it's looking like 4 there. 4 in Norwalk. That seems a pretty safe bet that I can get 4 in Norwalk. Provo. That's another one on the fence, but based on what it's getting, I don't know if it's going to happen. And Green Bay is probably going to get 4. So if they demand the good, the objective is to deliver to them before the end of the game. Hence the name, every product to every city. Before you guys go, like always, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to leave me a comment and turn on that notification bell. And I can't wait to catch you guys as we wrap up Transport Fever, our Apex challenge. Bye.